California housing affordability hits 18%. That was a headline that ran across my desk last week, and I chuckled, not because it's funny, but because 18% means 82% of California still can't afford to buy a home here. And here's the thing. I've been a real estate agent in Orange County, and I've lived in California, since 1997, nearly 3 decades. And I'm going to tell you something that might surprise you. This is progress. And if you're thinking about buying, you need to understand what these numbers actually mean. I'm a real estate agent, not an economist, not a talking head trying to sell you something. And what I'm going to share with you here is based on official California Association of Realtor data that just came out, plus 29 years of watching this market go absolutely insane. Because when I first moved here in 1997, the median home price in California was $200,000, actually just a little bit below $200,000. Today, well, we're sitting at $869,000 statewide. And here in Orange County, where I work, try $1.15 million. So when someone tells you affordability is improving, well, you have every right to be skeptical. But let me show you why this time the numbers might actually mean something. First, let's talk about what that 18% number really means. Now, the California Association of Realtors calculates this based upon the percentage of households who earn enough to afford the median price home. And right now, well, to afford California's median home price of $869,000, you need a household income of $213,000. Now, let me say that again. $213,000. That's a doctor and a software engineer living together. That's 2 successful professionals pooling their income, and only 18% of California households hit that mark. 2 years ago, well, it was 16%. So we went from 16% of people able to afford a home to 18%. That's a 12% improvement in affordability. Is it enough? No, heck no. But it's the first meaningful improvement that we've seen in years, and that matters. Now, here's where things get a little interesting, because California is not one market. Let me give you the breakdown, starting where it's worst. Orange County, where I work every single day, 9% affordability, 9%, which means 91% of households in Orange County cannot afford to buy the medium home here, which, by the way, just crossed 1.15 million. To afford that, you need about $280,000 in annual income. So if you're a young couple making $150,000 combined and wondering why you can't buy here, that's why you're literally priced out. San Francisco, Bay Area, San Mateo, Santa Clara, these counties are around 7 to 8% affordability. Median homes are 1.25 million, even worse than us. San Diego, 15% affordability. Still brutal, but better than Orange County. Los Angeles, well, this does vary widely on the neighborhood, but countywide, it still sits around 12 to 14%. Now, let me tell you about the other California, Lassen County, up in the northwest corner near Nevada border. 57% affordability. More than half of the people there can afford to buy a home. Median price, well, it's around $390,000. Income needed, $56,000. Trinity County, 44% affordability. Tuolumne County, 43%. Now, these are real prices with real commodities, real homes people can actually afford. But, and this is important, they're also 5 to 6 hours from major job centers. So no tech companies, no Hollywood, no massive hospital system. So when people talk about affordable California housing, well, they're usually talking about places you've never heard of. So why is affordability improving at all? Well, there are 3 things happening right now simultaneously. Number 1, mortgage rates have come down. Now, we hit a peak of 7 to 8% on a 30-year fix late in 2023, and now we're hovering just a little bit above 6%. That's not great, but it's better. And every quarter point matters when you're financing a $800,000 some odd dollar home right here. Number 2, wages are catching up. Not fast enough. Median household income in California has gone up. Tech workers, they got their raises. Medical professionals negotiated better contracts. Even service workers saw wage bumps. So the gap between income and home prices is shrinking slowly, but it's shrinking. Number 3, home prices stabilize. Now, we're not seeing the 10 to 50% year over year price jumps that we saw back in 2020 through 2022. In fact, many markets, including Orange County, are basically flat. Some neighborhoods even dip slightly. When prices stop climbing faster than wages, affordability improves. That's what's happening. It's not a crash. It's not a correction. It's just stabilization. Okay. So at the end of the day, what does this all mean if you're actually trying to buy a house in California? Well, if you're in Orange County, San Diego Bay Area, you need to be realistic. 9 to 15% affordability means you are competing with the top earners in the state. If you don't make $250,000 as a household, well, frankly, you have 3 options. 1, move inland. Riverside, San Bernardino, even parts of LA County are more affordable. Number 2, buy a condo or a townhome. A single family dream might be out of the reach, but a attached housing is often $200,000 to $300,000 cheaper. Number 3, wait and save more. I know that sucks to hear, but if you go in with 10% down, you're paying PMI and your monthly payment will crush you. 20% down will give you options. Now, if you're considering the affordable counties, well, Lassen, Trinity, these are places that are beautiful, but you need remote work or a career that exists there. You can't commute 5 hours to San Francisco every day. It just doesn't work. So if you can work remotely, these areas might be worth exploring. Visit first, make sure you can handle the small town California life. And if you're a first-time home buyer, well, the data shows this is the best environment that we've seen in 3 years. Inventory is up slightly. More homes are staying on the market longer. Sellers are more willing to negotiate. And with affordability ticking up even just 2%, that means lenders are qualifying more people. That's a good thing. So if you've been sitting on the sidelines, talk to a lender, talk to a realtor, see what you qualify for. You might be surprised. Look, I'm not going to blow smoke and tell you that California is suddenly affordable. It's not. 18% affordability means 82%, friends, of people can't buy. That's a reality. But I've been here for 29 years. I've seen 3 recessions. I've seen the dot-com crash. I've seen the 2008 housing crisis. I've seen COVID turn the market upside down. And what I can tell you is this at the end of the day, when the numbers start moving in the right direction, even slightly, it's worth paying attention to, because California, we don't get crashes, we get corrections, and then we get right back to climbing. So if you're serious about buying, now is not a bad time. It's not a perfect time, but it's better than 2024 was, and it might be better than 2027 will be. So do your research, know your numbers. Again, talk to your realtor, and don't buy something you can't afford just because you're afraid of missing out. The market will always be here. Make the right decision for your situation. If you're in Orange County and want to talk about what's actually available in your price range, I'm here. All my contact information will be down below. Let's find you a home. And with that said, friends, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for spending a little time here with me. If you have any questions or want to leave a comment, put them down below, and I will see you in the next video.